Hey guys, it's Squall and this is episode 29 of Everlasting Summer. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was only going to do one playthrough of this, but the story hooked me and I just had to find out what's really behind all the madness. So now Alisa's up, but I'm a little worried about this, because if I'm not mistaken, you probably have to bet with her. Considering the type of person she is, if you want to get her good route, you probably have to bet with her. And you probably... do you have to win or lose? I don't know, but if it's winning that you have to do, I'm pretty screwed because I was terrible at that card game. I don't know how I'm gonna make it past 2 opponents and then get to Alisa. I mean, if I follow the same thing that I did in the previous read-throughs, I could always go for the bad ending first. But I think that if you want to make it to Shurik's part and have one of them accompany you, you have to get them on your good side, if that makes sense, up to that point. And then from then you can just screw it all up on purpose to get the bad ending. We'll see. Okay, yeah, that's what the bet was about. She threatens him by saying that if he doesn't bet, and even if he does bet and loses, she's gonna tell everyone that he tried to seduce her. Because she's a great person. I could imagine her doing this. Yeah, that makes 2 of us. Don't be stupid. Who's gonna believe you? I've been here less than 2 days. Besides, want to try your luck? Right. And what will happen if I win? I won't tell anyone anything. And if I lose? Slowpoke mode again? I'll tell everyone you tried to seduce me. I told you already. So you're telling me now that I have to work to prove that I didn't do something when I didn't actually do it? That's how you want to look at it. Not a simple decision. On the one hand, it was stupid to agree. I didn't know the rules and gambling wasn't my thing. On the other hand, she could really make my life hell. Then again, can I even trust her? She can do it even if I win. So, have you made a decision? And that's another factor. If Alisa played such a big role in Lena's route, I wonder if Lena is gonna play a big part in Alisa's route. Especially considering that this part never paid off in Lena's story when she overhears the conversation. We'll see. I was going to answer, but suddenly Lena came around from behind. What? Nothing. Lena hurried inside. So? Against all my better judgment, I may regret it 100 times. Fine, I'll do it. She smiled. But if I win, yeah, all fair, no cheating. Alisa turned, went up the stairs and inside the canteen. Why am I doing this? Because she can set me up regardless if she wants to? Since she decided to anyway. I let out a heavy sigh and followed her through the door. By the way, I have a fan running in the background and I'm planning on just fixing it in post, but it might make my voice sound weirder than usual. So if the audio sounds weird for this video, I'm sorry about that. If it's too bad, I just won't use a fan for next time. Inside, everything was ready. A few pioneers stood here and there chatting. The tables were moved out of the way to make room for players and spectators. I looked around. Something was going on in the far corner. When I came closer, I saw a large piece of paper with a diagram drawn on it. Right, we have to go up against Elena and then the winner of Shurik and Uliana. And then I assume we face Alisa in the finals, but I have no idea how we're gonna get that far because I was terrible at that game. A few seconds ago I thought I still had a slim chance to evade this tournament. Then I wouldn't have to fear Alisa's revenge for losing the bet with her. But now that hope was gone. It was pure coincidence. Yeah, right, coincidence. Except that I was already acquainted with every one of the contestants. While there were a few dozen other pioneers standing in the room, I was seized by anxiety. It's the feeling of being watched while standing in an empty room with no windows and doors. Do the cards change through every playthrough? I think they do. I don't recognize some of these. Okay, that's a chibi. That's a perverted drawing of Chibi Alisa. Is that Catgirl? It kinda looks like her ears. And that's someone dressed as a witch. I can't tell who it is. And is that Alisa again? In a dress? I can't tell. Okay, here we go. I have a 6, an ace, a king, a 6, an ace, and a king. So, okay, man, I just have no idea how this really works. Okay, she wants the ace, so let's move that over here. King. She got the ace. I'll just get it back, I guess. No idea what I'm doing. Okay, I got her a 6. Is there any way to tell what it's a good card or any hints? Are they all the same? Let's try this. A 7. Well, and she got the ace. I want that back. Oh, no you don't. I won! Cool deal. No, I guess I had the better deck. Yeah, she had garbage. Okay, cool. That's 1 down. I won! Seriously, it's hard to play a game that was made up on the spot and not by yourself either. But I won. Although the moment of glory was tainted by the fact that it was Lena who was the loser. She's not very confident in general, but now she's lost. I'm too embarrassed to even look at her now. Probably I should have lost to boost her self-esteem. But I have a bet with Alisa. Meanwhile, Electronic proudly announced that the first round is over. A list of those who made it into the second round appeared on the scheme after a little while. Semi-final pairs consisted of Alisa versus Senya and Uliana versus me. A doomed sigh escaped me. Uliana immediately took a seat in front of me. Ha! She glared at me, grinning. How did you manage to outplay Lena? Cheated, perhaps? Not you. I just know how to play cards. At least that's what I want her to believe. And how could you outplay Shurik? Ah, Uliana waved her hand, showing how easy it was. I threatened to join his club. She grinned yet again. Would you hold back too? Not a chance. Ugh. And I'll choose which card I give you to you myself. I'm sorry if I didn't say that right. Did you hear the rules? Screw them. It looked like she really didn't care. Okay, but I choose the cards to give to you too. Deal. Inspired by my victory in the first round, I ventured upon this dangerous move. Alright, I'm gonna save here. I could have argued, appealed to electronic, and eventually had my own way, but somehow I felt truly confident in the outcome of this round. Yes, we were breaking the rules, but I was in the same boat as Uliana. I looked up at electronic. It's time to begin the semifinals, he commanded. I carefully checked my cards, ensuring that Uliana couldn't see them. 10, 3, ace, joker, 6 and another joker. Could be worse, but it could be better. I love this drawing. That's pretty cool. Okay, so how does this work? We give her the card we want to give her, so let's give her a 3? She gave us a 9. Okay. Damn, I can't remember if jokers are good or bad. Fudge. She gave us an ace. Pretty rad. Should we give her a joker? We have 2 aces, that's pretty good. An 8. Yeah, cool deal. Did it. Oh, cat girl's not wearing it. The drawings on these cards, man. Hey, this isn't fair. Dude, it was your rules. You should have held back and lost. She angrily puffed up her cheeks, making her resemble Humpty Dumpty. Let's have a rematch, but this time you have to hold back, got it? It wasn't only me who heard it, but the entire room. Even electronic. No rematches allowed. Uliana completely ignored him. No rematches, Uliana. You have to lose. I don't have the slightest intentions of playing with you for a second time, I said calmly. Fine. You want it that way? Yes, that way. Semyon and I had the same response. Now put the word out that you've sexually harassed Alisa. I guess that's the theme of the day or something, she whispered. What? I leaned over the table and gave her a menacing glare. So you've been eavesdropping? I just heard it while passing by. Anyway, it's much better to play an extra round then. She can certainly do that. I sighed and appealed to electronic. Not a problem. We'll have a quick rematch. Whatever. He shrugged. For real? So the rematch has started and I'm gonna save again. 'Cause screw that. This is ridiculous. Joker 2 4 7 8 3. Oh shoot, I got garbage cards this time. Okay, let's give her the lowest ranking card we have, I guess. A Q. Awesome possum. 3. What was that drawing? Joker. 4. Well. Oh, Still won. Cool deal. And jokers are good. That's hella good to know. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I said and reclined on my seat. That's not fair. I hope she won't demand another rematch. Well, that makes 2 of us, bro. How come? I chuckled. Okay, said Uliana aggrievedly and got up from the table. I studied the tournament scheme closely, trying to understand who's going to be my final rival. Who do you think? At that same moment, Alisa took place at my table. I pulled a dumb, faint smile. Like I'm afraid of her. Congratulations. Expecting to win? I'm expecting that you'll keep your promise. Okay, let's roll. Alright, so she wants the king. I have a 5, a 2, a 10, a joker, and a 9. Homegirl, you can have the 2 with you on it. Oh, you want the king again? You get the 2. Ha. Okay. Whatever, let's go with this. Oh, I see you. Queen, awesome. Okay, she wants the queen back, so let's give her a 5. Hopefully this works. I should have saved after... Oh, she got the... Wow! Okay. I want that back, homegirl. Did I save after the second rematch with Uliana? I can't remember. Nope. Wait, I thought I... Blast. 5... Oh, yeah, you can have that. I mean... Oh, fudge. King, 9, 5, 10. I really don't want to restart this if I lose. Okay, I should go for that queen, but where does she put it? Alright, go for that joker again. Is this where she put the joker? Gotcha! Alright, the queen. Yeah, that's pretty good. I feel so accomplished, but at the same time, I feel like the CPU purposely gave them like garbage cards and not so smart gameplay. But I don't know, I won. So the most annoying part of this route is out of the way and I don't have to worry about that, so that's good. Hooray! I won! That'll let Alisa know who rules the roost around here. Okay then. That means that betting with her wasn't a waste. Now the only thing left is to hope that she will not spread the false gossip because of her loss. Suddenly I got a desire to celebrate my own victory and have a dip at the beach. To tell the truth, I do not really know how to swim, but the possibility of diving into the cool water under the moonlight seemed attractive. Is that why you didn't want to swim with Slavia? That makes sense. After all, I spent the whole of yesterday in my winter clothes and surely you could nicely wring the sweat out of me. In the evening, no one should be here, so I took off all my clothes except my underpants and entered the water. If I only knew, I would have taken my swimming trunks along. Usually it was enough for me to swim 15 to 20 meters, but this time the euphoria of my victory spurred me on to break this record. I swam slowly and tactfully, watching every movement of my arms and legs and keeping my breath steady. Holy fudge, what? All of a sudden, wham! A strike on my back sent me underwater. I started to drown but managed to force myself to jump out and grab the nearby buoy. Oh. I turned and saw Alisa swimming after me. What the hell are you doing? What am I doing? Hailing the winner. Why did it become daytime all of a sudden? I don't understand, but that's okay. But if I started drowning, well, I'd save you. Of course. It was just too dangerous to stay here. She could easily sink me again. I gathered all my strength and swam to the shore. And it's nighttime again. I slowly started to catch my breath. Beach sand stuck to my body from head to toe. After some time, Alisa came out of the water. You know, you swim well. I wouldn't say so. Yeah, you too. Well, wasn't that obvious? I said nothing. You won twice against me today. That means I will forget 2 of your depths. What kind of depths is she talking about? Looks like Alisa has a problem with evaluating reality. Thanks a lot, I said sarcastically. You know, you're not as much of a loser as I thought. Oh, she actually has a sweet face. Oh, I thought we were just gonna keep ascending above her. She actually has a sweet face, and she's not trying to murder you. Alisa was wearing a swimsuit that perfectly emphasized the beauty of her figure. While taking into account all the flaws in her personality, at least this advantage of her couldn't be taken away. Since when did I become a loser? She smiled cunningly. What's wrong? Aren't you one? Of course not. Now will you prove it? I don't have to prove anything. Oh, so is that it? She said without any anger. Yes, that's it. The silence was expected. A light wind gently played with the waves, sending them to the shore and taking them back after. Alisa was still looking through me as if, it seemed, she completely forgot about my presence. Hey, Earth to Alisa. Her lost look immediately switched back to her normal one. Anyway, bye-bye. She picked up her clothes lying nearby and left. It was late, but I decided to spend a little more time lying on my back and stargazing. After all, I didn't have that many opportunities for that before. I simply tried to avoid every opportunity. Well, if we think about it, the light from faraway stars reaches us only after millions of years. Right now, I can see the star because it was shining back then, long in the past. Yeah, it's so crazy to think that every time we look up at the sky, we're essentially gazing into the past. Science and philosophy, huh? Quite the trip. And now the star is gone. Already exploded. Wait a minute. She took my clothes too. I got up and looked around the beach. Yeah, tactical error, homeboy. This is Alisa we're talking about here. No doubt about it. Alisa took my pioneer uniform. Damn it. And I was just starting to think that maybe she's not so spoiled. I need to come up with an idea quickly. Suddenly I could go and complain to Olga Dmitrievna, but not in my wet underpants. I didn't know which cabin Alisa lives in either. And knocking on every door is certainly not a good idea. Maybe I should go to Slavia? Yes, of course, at night, wearing my underpants. The only thing missing is a rose in my teeth. Overall, it looks like I am screwed. In any case, I have to do something. I was lucky not so much time had passed since she left, so I could still catch up with Alisa. Hurry up! In the blink of an eye, I found myself at the square. There you are. To my great surprise, Alisa was sitting on a bench, apparently bored. She had already changed. Give them back! Yeah, sure. Take them. she muttered with a guilty tone and handed back my uniform. Guilty? That's not like her. Aww. Don't think I was waiting for you on purpose or anything like that. Alisa turned her back and set off towards the cabin at easy pace. I was left standing riveted to the spot. I didn't expect such a twist. The guilt did its job, perhaps. Fat chance. Anyway, it's better to keep away from her, and recent events do not change a thing. I headed to Olga Dmitrievna's cabin. Yeah, I've seen this dialogue so many times. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here because I want to check up on the audio, see how it sounds in post. But yeah, this is gonna be an interesting playthrough and a fun one. Alisa, she's an interesting one. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.